In the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, Coral Shores graduate, class of 2010, Chelsea Russell gave birth to her first child in a hospital just outside of New York, one of the hardest hit areas for COVID-19 cases in the United States. I'm Rebecca in the Keys, and today I'm going to talk to Chelsea and brand new proud father Jameel Abdur-Raheem about their experiences in the New York hospital and about becoming parents in this worldwide crisis. Stay tuned. Chelsea, Jameel, how are you doing?
We're doing good.
We're
Thank
doing
you.
good.
Wonderful. And there's a little Aniyah. How is she?
Oh, she's doing good. She just woke up, just changed her, and she ate like about maybe 30 minutes ago.
Tell me about the day of March 22nd, 2020. What was that like? Naya's birth.
So at 6 a.m., I started feeling contractions. Then at 4:44, she was born.
So what was the hospital like on that day? County Regional
It was
Medical Center.
quiet. It was quiet. So
Very quiet.
it was like 5 cars. So we checked in at 7:10 to be exact. Woke up at 6 o'clock. We're 5 miles away from ORMC, which is Orange Regional Medical Center. And because of the whole COVID and coronavirus and social distancing, this like just started taking into effect around that time. There wasn't many people. And,
So those were kind of the early days in the COVID where everybody was starting to self-quarantine and everything, and
correct.
it wasn't too big. Were you worried?
Yeah, we were definitely a little bit worried about contracting something, especially being in a hospital.
Right, that would be a big concern. Jameel, as I understand it, you are one of the last to be fathers that were allowed in the birthing room. You went down to get a car seat, and what happened?
Actually, when I was leaving, it was the director of nursing that advised me that if I leave, that I wasn't going to be allowed up. I wasn't going to be allowed to come back up into the birthing center.
Okay, but you were able to get back up there and rescue the girls.
I was able to get back up.
And what about your families? I know, Jameel, your family is right there in New York, and Chelsea, yours is in the Florida Keys. How did this change their plans, the COVID-19?
Oh.
Yeah, so of course my mom was scheduled to fly up here on the 31st because she thought that we were going to have the baby right after the due date.
Right.
But she decided not to come. We made it like a decision, all of us, like that it was probably best for her not to come, just for her safety and the baby's safety, just traveling and everything. Jameel's mom was supposed to be there too, so that was really sad. So like neither of our moms were there. We planned, for all of them to be there.
So that was a little disappointing then.
Definitely.
It was a little bummer.
And Jameel, you were tested for COVID-19 after finding out that somebody you had been in contact with or around had it. What was that like as a new father?
Immediately, I felt my pulse. I felt my pulse beating really fast. I was, pretty worried, being that, just had a newborn, and whether I'm asymptomatic or if I was positive, obviously being around Chelsea.
Switching gears for just a minute, what are the streets of New York like right now? I know that was back on March 22nd in the following days, but what are the streets like right now?
The air is cleaner. The air is cleaner in New York. There's a lot less cars out.
One final question. My final question is bringing a new life into this time in human history. What's running through your head at this time as new parents?
Well, I'm wondering, when everyone's going to be able to meet her, like when she's going to be able to like really go outside and like go grocery shopping and do things with us.
Right.
And for me, I'm just like protection.
Okay, thank you, Chelsea and Jameel, for joining us and sharing your unique story.
Thank you.
Viewers, if you have a personal triumph or challenge that you'd like to share, go to RebeccaandTheKeys.com and click on Submit a Story along the top. Rebecca and the Keys signing off for now. If you like this video and you're watching it on Rebecca and the Keys, please click on subscribe to your right. If you're watching it on YouTube, please click on subscribe at the bottom of this video. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.